Hey y'all, welcome back to DIY with Jeannie. I am Jeannie Ruth, and I know I should have been here Thursday, but I was having internet issues, so we're gonna have to do some catch up. But today we are going to take these wood tags that I got on Amazon from a small company called TexanWoodcrafts.com. Excellent price, great tags. They are already finished on the edges. So it's just a matter of staining them, and I'll show you how I did that. We're also going to be using our Halloween minis. They are from couture, surface wax on our little boards, and we will be using this Minwax in pecan. That's the color I chose, and then I have black paste, white, red, orange, pumpkin, and we will figure out what we're going to use from there. And I also have gold and green, but I doubt we'll use green. Yeah, but you never know. So what we do to get the color on, this is so cool because it washes right off. Trust me, I've gotten it all over me. So you just put some on, and it's a little sticky, which is kind of weird. And I used paper towel. You could use whatever you want to. But I used paper towel because it worked and I had them on hand. So we're just going to brush it on, make sure we get it everywhere. I want to get it on both sides. And you see I've got it on my mat, but I've done it before and this thing just washes right off. So we're just going to, and that little amount of wax is more than I will actually need. So let me get this side done, and then I will flip back over to the opposite side and wipe it down, because the longer you leave it on, the darker the stain will be. And I'm not real picky about how dark this one is, but that's how it comes out. So we're just going to move that aside and let it dry, and we are going to use these two that I have already stained. So, like I said, all of this will clean up with a little soap and water. So let's get to painting. Okay, I've already cut out our cat, and my favorite phrase, something wicked this way comes. That's my favorite phrase, even not for Halloween, because, just sometimes you just feel it. So what we're going to do is we are going to wax these, and we're just putting a nice surface wax on. You can use the surface wax from couture, but you can also get surface wax on Amazon. I have found that this one does tend to disappear a little better into the wood, so they are not all created equal, but it's completely up to you. I have used both Amazon wax, Home Depot surface wax, and couture wax. Personally, I like this one. Not because I sell it, because honestly, if I thought the others worked just as well, I'd say, hey, get them. Some of them have an odor. That's something to be aware of, because it just doesn't seem to go away. So you just put that surface wax on. It kind of helps take some of the tack away. And now we're going to start with the cat. And I think we're just going to make him black. Let's take my cloth and mess. Take my cloth and tacky up my little cat. And I'm just getting some fuzz on it so that he doesn't adhere himself to my little tag. So let's put him up fairly high on the tag. Or do I want him low? Let's put him low, because then if we want, we can put some decoration on there. And I have a couple of pieces that just might work. So I'm going to put him on. I just want to make sure all of the green around the clear is tacked down. And we're going to use black. Yes, even for his teeth. Just get it over. There we go. I'm going to use the smaller squeegee for this, so that I can make sure I don't go off the edge. And you want to make sure you get all of the little cat. Get his whiskers real good, get his ears, and I can see as it goes through the screen. Now, remember, black will discolor your stencil, but it doesn't hurt it. It just discolors it. And that's because there's a lot of pigment in black. So go. Make sure it's all in real good. Got it everywhere. Okay. So let's take it out and see our little cat. And there we go. Got this adorable little old school, probably 1950s looking Halloween cat. I just don't want to finger in the black. Huge spots. So there we have him. He is now ready to do whatever we want with. And let's see. I think that's good. I was going to put words on there, but I think we're good. What we'll do is we will put ribbon in. And I don't have my red and black, but I have it somewhere. So I will locate that and we will decorate up our tag. So while we're letting that dry, because we can't really do anything else with it until it does, let's do our Something Wicked This Way Comes. We're also going to do it in black. I like the way it shows up on the pecan stain. Again, we're putting it upside down. Will not take this much ink or this much, not ink, paste. This is chalk paste. Won't take quite that much, but I wanted to make sure I got it all real good. Scrape off the leftover because it is perfectly fine. And I am so prejudiced about this new color. It just kills me. But I just love the new dreamy paste that we use. Oh, it's so good. I'm such a snob about that. So we'll lift. See, it did smear just a wee bit, but that's okay. So we're going to let it dry, and then we'll come back and put the ribbon and the bows on. And while we're doing that, I'll go wash the screens. Okay, now that it is dry, I will show you how to get those little areas that bleed off. I have my knives. Lots and lots of knives. And I'm just going to take a very small blade. You can see that. And we're just going to scrape it off. And it works really well. It comes right off. So, there's that one. There's that. Already looks better. So let's look at the H just a hair. A little bit off the S top. And it's all cleaned up. So that's all you have to do to fix it if it were to bleed like it did. So there is my cat, whom I just love. So we're going to put that back away so I don't cut myself. Set it aside. Now, I got black and white gingham because I like it. I have orange and black, but I can't find it at the moment, and that's kind of one of the reasons why we're using the black. But I think it'll be fine because it's going to look wonderful either way. And since we didn't really use any orange, black will be fine. Orange would have just given it a little bit more of a Halloween look. So we want to cut some off. And I'll fix the ends when we get done. But there we go. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to take this end that is the folded end, and that is the part we're going to put in. And we're going to go from the back because, yeah, I think that's right. Go in from the back, and we just put it into that little hole. And like I said, I used this particular wood tag, this company, because they are a small business, and I think it's important that we support small businesses. Nope, that's backwards, because we want this loop to be in the front. So let me try again. We'll go in from the front this time, and it'll be correct. Do that every time. I always second guess myself. So we're going to go in from the front, put it through, and then when we open up that loop and bring our tails through, that will be in the front. So now we have that, and what I got is some black leaves. We'll hot glue them on. I think one might be enough, because I think two might be a little, well, no, two looks pretty good. We'll do two. It'll be fine. I am still looking for a hot glue gun that I just love. This is the one I have right now. I have some others that are similar. I've got some that came from the dollar store. I've got some that came from, this one came, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. Now, I've seen people with the Surebonder, and I've seen people with the Ryobi, and I am a Ryobi girl, and most of my tools are Ryobi. So part of me is like, just go with what you know. But then the other part is, but all other crafters are using that. You know, I'm one of those. Everybody else is jumping off the building, so I need to jump off the building. So let me know what you have. Do you have a Ryobi? Do you have one like this, like I have? Do you have the Surebonder? I'm thinking that I would rather have a cordless. So that's a biggie for me. But I'm not sure I want a great big glue gun, and that's the other problem. And, you know, you just get so wishy-washy about this stuff. So, anyway, but I digress. So there we go. We've got our glue on there. I'm going to put my first leaf up there. Get it stuck really good. And then I'm going to put some over here just to kind of keep it down a little bit, I think. So I think that would really be better. And then I'll put the next blob on top. So we'll put our second leaf on. And I think that will do it for that one. And I'll do the same thing on the other one, and I'll show you when I finish. But there's no reason for you to watch me glue. So what we're going to take here is I like to make fishtail. So I just fold them in half. And I'm cutting both at the same time. That way they both have that little V notch in them. Move that out the way. And I will do the other one, and then I'll be right back. And here are our two little tags. And we can write a little note on the back, put the year on there, and give it to friends. We could use it on a wreath. We could use it on a door hanger. We used black chalk paste, black and white gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree, so that was $1. Our surface wax, 2 of the 12 minis, and some hot glue, and I think I used a stick and a half total. So there you go. That is what we have. And the black leaves came off of one flower pick from Dollar Tree. So here is our inexpensive craft. We helped a small business. We helped an independent designer, myself, and we have 2 adorable tags, and I can make more because I think I got 6 tags in that little bag. So, you know, support your small businesses, support your people, and I will see you next time.